Hello everyone! 皆さん、こんばんは。はい、今日はですね、御堂筋の、イルミネーションライブ始めます。I do the live for the illumination work from here, Namba station to the Yodoyabashi. Actually, it's the reaching to the Osaka station. 長いんですよね。It's very long. So I'll show you the beautiful illuminations and I'll show you the stores, shops around here. はい、今日お友達が一緒です。
はい、こんにちは。
はい、友達のまきちゃんです。はい、I'm walking with my friend まきちゃん。はい、じゃあ始めましょうか。行きましょう。そう、ここが難波駅なんですけど、難波駅ってすごいたくさん駅というか電車が。There are many lines in the Namba stations. It's kind of confusing, isn't it? そう、6 lines. 地下鉄と合わせて。The subways and今ここです、難波駅。The subway と、サブウェイも4つあるでしょ。There are 4 subways and 1 JR and 1近鉄と
何回で
そう近鉄と阪神は同じ線というか何回また別そう、it's kind of confusing. It's Namba station. If you have been to the Namba station, there's many lines, 6 lines in the station. So different station area. 高野山に行くんだったら、if you go to 高野山 takes the 何回
高野山。
そう。はい。コメントありがとうございます。はい、こんにちは。Hi, Pam. So 今、we are walking along the Midosuji line. So there's the illuminations. It's on until the end of this year. So I want to show you. Can you hear us? ほら。こっちに説明。So from Namba station, we are heading to the Yodoyabashi まで。But along the way, we walk through the 本町、心斎橋 and 本町、then 淀屋橋。そう、お店がたくさんあって、ここは天丼。こ
れは
Namba Hips. Can you see that is the Namba Hips? That is the commercial building as well. じゃあ反対側にしましょう。Thank you watching from the エリアさんありがとう。Thank you for support always メンバーの人。はい。はい、from Singapore, thank you。いろいろ。ビルさんありがとう。ビルさんも。ここは薬屋さん。薬屋さんっていうかもう何でも売ってるよね。雑貨とか。そう、it is pharmacy shop, but they sell the snacks and some sundries. お菓子とかパンとかも売ってる。some grocery as well. It's very common. じゃあもうナンバー終わって、ちょっと待ってね。
もうちょっとしたらあれじゃない？
はい。
そういうもんちょ？
そうね。
だよね。ね、綺麗。じゃあ反対側ちょっとお見せしますね。I switch the camera to the back. カメラ。ここで。そうなのよ。これがちょっとめんどくさくてね。 でも綺麗だね。
そう。はい。もっと綺麗。はい。イルミネーション。So if you have any question along the way, please let us know. 芝生。こんなところにもお散歩。かわいいね。芝くんが。ちょっと今救急車が。So you hear the sound of silence? Yeah, ambulance.
We go to 救急車。すごく、あ、ここペットショップなんだ。だから、it's a pet shop. So,
パピーがいっぱい。
puppy, many puppies. Hi, Merry Christmas. How do you spend your Christmas? なんか本当今年は大変でしたね。本当に。This year was kind of terrible, but we're hoping that this situation gets better. はい、ここもまたファーマシー。There are many pharmacies. And 吉野家、the 牛丼ショップ。あ、ここが道頓堀。ありがとう。So, まきちゃん is from Osaka. So, she will guide us. So, I think many of you been to the 道頓堀. It's the あ、あれが松竹座。So, you see, I changed the banner. これ。So, 松竹座 is actually, it's a 歌舞伎 theater now, but they opened the 1923 and opened as the movie theater. The time they praised the European, the Western movies. Then during the World War time, they switched the movie to the Japanese domestic movies theater films. Then after the World War, they switched back to the Western movie theater. Then they got a renewal in 1994. Then they changed to the Kabuki theater, and Kabuki and the Japanese plays and some traditional theater and the dramas as well. そう、ここがかの有名な道頓堀ですね。あっち側が恵比寿橋。The other side, the other bridge is the very very famous bridge, the 恵比寿橋。昔引っ掛け橋とか言ってたんですけど、used to be we call the 引っ掛け橋。The picking up bridge. でももう昔、今はないですね。It's a long time ago. So you see the グリコのあれ見えるグリコ。あ、今消えてるね。あ、そうなの。コロナで。あらあら。So now I'm not sure if you can see that it's a Gurico the signboard, but the light is off. Maybe because of the corona. So ここがドンキホーテ。ドンキいっぱいあるからね。There are many ドンキホーテ。Yeah, the other side as well. ドンキホーテ。It's the kind of discount stores. How many? ドンキはね、it's a 583 stores all over Japan. たくさんある。はーい。もうハッピーニューイヤーって言ってくれてる。
そうだね。
はい、ありがとう。うん。あ、これかな。次はどこだろうな。
今は心斎橋の駅に向かってるけど、まだちょうど真ん中だね。
うん。もうすぐ大丸。
この辺からアメリカ村で。
あ、そうだそうだ、ありがとう。So heading to the left side is アメリカ村。It's American village in Japanese. It's they sell the kind of young fashion street. 最近行くことある？アメリカ村。昔行ってた。
昔よく行ってたね。
高校生の時とか。
あ、高校生の時はほぼ毎週行ってた。
毎週。おお、すごい。で、まきちゃん said that she used to go to the アメリカ村、アメリカ village, the young fashion street, when she was the high school student, almost every week. 確かに初めて私が行った時もね、修学旅行だったの。
そうなの？
The first time I went to the American village, the American村 was when I was a high school school trip. Because
ライブによく来てたね。
ああ、ライブ。お、いいですね。ライブって英語でなんていうの？ライブ同じ？Yeah, small concert. はい。So there's many live house. So in the American 村。こっちの方とかね。Yeah, that side is アメリカ村。
綺麗だね。It's very beautiful. 大阪に昨日来てたのマークさん。マークさんって方が昨日大阪にいたって。
すごいね。
大阪 yes. But it was cancelled due to そうなの。ね、来れなかったんだって。COVID-19 で。そっか。残念。それはだ。そう、寒いです。今何度ぐらい？
今日はそんなに8度ぐらい？8度ぐらい。
8度ぐらい。About 8 degrees Celsius. Fahrenheit だと about 40, 44 or something. 44 Fahrenheit or something around that. はい。今日はまあまあ寒いけど、not that so cold. そっか。Yesterday was much colder a bit. 今日は大丈夫。Actually, today I was supposed to do the live from the Kinosaki Onsen, which is the north side of Hyogo Prefecture, but the weather it's very bad today. Now they're snowing and raining, so that is really bad. Only snow is okay, but the rain and snow is horrible. So I cannot drive. If only snow, I can drive with the chains on the tire, but 残念だけど。なので今日はこのイルミネーションライブ、Please enjoy。はい。オーストラリア、はい、ありがとう。メリークリスマス。Yeah, so it's the Corona time. So please enjoy only this, online. If you could join this, enjoy this view, to be good. 何々？
この辺が色変わってるの？
そう。このね、色がだいぶ変わるんですよ。で、このイルミネーション、4キロって言ってたかな、4キロミータープラス、then it's the world record なんですって。ホームページに書いてあった。
なんかキャンセルされちゃったんだよね。
そう、いろんなイベントがあるんだけど、actually along with this street lights, there's some events like projection mapping とか、some kind of events are cancelled because of the COVID-19. But the street light is still on, so we can still enjoy some. フィンランドからありがとう。はい、メリークリスマス。
この辺はちょっとあれなんだよね。ハイファッションのお店があるんだよね。
ハイファッション？
なんかこの辺高いお店なんか
プラダもあるね。あと。ドルチェ&ガッパーナ歌に出てきた。そう。That is a Louis Vuitton. It's kind of high class street. はい。なんだろう。東京だったら表参道みたいな感じ。
だよね。青山とか表参道で。で、多分どこだろう。フランスだったら。
If it's in Tokyo, maybe the 表参道 street, something like that. フランス何ストリートだったっけ？なんかあったよね。サンデリゼ in France street. So it's this street similar to that. 5番街 Fifth Street in the New York. That is Louis Vuitton. ここはね、なんか気になるんだけど、ここ何なの？なんだろう、普通のコマーシャルオフィスかな。あれ気になるよね、ああいうの。Michael and Kors, the back shop. Hi, Merry Christmas! ハワイから、はい。フィリピン、ありがとう。タチアナさん、お久しぶり。はい、Thank you for watching from Greece. ありがとう。きれいね。So how are you doing, everyone? 今こっち側がまた商店街だよね。
そう、商店街で、ちょうどこれから反対ぐらいがヨーロッパ村です。
そんなのあった？そうなんだ。
アメリカ村の反対側が。
そっか。So there's a shopping street. They runs parallelly from here. This is the Midosuji Avenue, and the other side, I don't know what is the name, but it's a shopping street. Dotonbori, shopping street. So, and she said it's a European village because it's a American village here. So that is a Apple store. Apple store and the Daimaru is a department store. Daimaru department store is a quite historical. So that is a Daimaru. So Daimaru department store opened 1770. 1717. 1717. Yeah, they start in the Kyoto, and now there are 11 stores all over Japan. So it's quite a long time. It's a high class department store. で、Apple Store。すごいみんな並んでるんですよ。Many people are queuing in front of the Apple stores because this time you only the reserved, booked customers can enter. So just you cannot hop in. You have to make a reservation to enter the Apple store. 大変です。はいはい、高い買い物、そうそう。ニュージーランドから、はい、ありがとう。ここに泊まったの、last year, you stay here last year. あそこもアメリカ村。アメリカンビレッジ。The time if you come during the なんだろう、10月の終わりにやるやつ。ハロウィン、yeah, many people will be here as well. ナイキのお店もあるよ。ナイキ。そう、大丸。ね、これ、people queuing for the apple ね。そうだよね。Even you make a reservation, you have to make a queue in front of the store. This doesn't make sense. ここピンクになってきたね。It's a pink color here. なんかね、ストリートの名前がこのピンクエリアとかパープルエリアとかある。考えてね。それぞれのなんかツリーのとこに後で見せるわ。なんかドネーションした人のハートサインが。そうそうそう。プーマ。そうだよね。So today is the Sunday. Many people out here. The situation in Corona is really getting worse in Japan. Actually, it's unfortunate things, but it's about nearly 3,000 people are newly positive cases every day recently. And the Go to Travel campaign, supported by the government for the travel support, is ended. I mean, this day suspended, halted. So from 28th of this month to the 11th of January. 大丸ほんと大きいね。ビルいくつあるの ?1、2、3つあるね。There are 3 buildings for 大丸。ああ、そうね。ずっと工事してたもんね。ずっと。They were under construction for how many years? They renewed their stores, part of their store. And then another department store, Paruko, is just ahead. カナダ、エリアさん、はい。30 new cases in your country. Only 30? カナダって状況いいんだ。いいっつったらあれだけど、30人は少ないよね。Yeah, it's quite surprised that only 30 cases, new cases in Canada. In your city in Canada. 町はどこですか？ Which city are you in? エリアさんありがとうございます。Thank you so much. エリアさん Thank you. She shared us the Patreon link, and if you could support me for doing this Japan online tours, that would be really appreciated. リトアニアから、はい、ありがとうございます。オンタリオね。はい。Actually, Elias, I just sent you the the present, the souvenir from Japan for the appreciation for joining as a member. So, 楽しみにしててね。Please looking forward to it. エリアさん。and ビルさん。ありがとうございます。We are heading to the 心斎橋 station. So we already walked one train station. はい。結構早いですよ。すごい。ゼロケース in ニュージーランドって。さすがや。結構厳しくやってたもんね。They are very strict, right? And only few cases then they lock down. So, no wonder. かわいい。トナカイさん。They sell the flowers. ね、かわいいね。Cute shopkeeper. 大丸は終わった。ちょっと待ってね。心斎橋ですね。今、心斎橋に来ましたよ。よかった、エリアさん。はい。そうだね。こちらになかった最初。So the Palco is another department store. Used to be the other side, but they shifted to the right side. So does anyone know the Tokyo Hands? It's quite interesting. The stores they sell the sundries and quite ideal products. And actually, you can spend a whole day if you are new to Japan and spend the whole day in the Tokyo Hands department store. Department じゃないか。I don't know what's it. そうだね。Very unique shop. ここだけなんかサイトが切れてる。本当だ。切れちゃったね。そうなんだ。東急ハンズとあとロフトとかね。Quite similar. So what we were talking about is the shop called the Tokyo Hands moved to the inside the Palco. Used to have the one whole building in the next lane, but they shifted. Anyway, there are a lot of changes. Actually, in Sanomiya, in Kobe, there is the Tokyo Hands, but they are going to close down the store. So it's some things. タチアナさん、はいはい。グリースは状況良くないみたい。ウィークショップスオープン。そっか。なんだインターネット。そっか。なんかそのデリバリーも遅いし、コーヒーショップも閉まってる。that is so bad. I'm so sorry. タチアナさん。カフェが開いてないなんて、それはつらい。That will be very tough. No cafes. なんかどっからかあれがなんだろう、自由の女神のスタチュー見えたんだけど、あれはちょっとうるさい。反対側。でこの通りの名前なんていうの？長堀通り。So this street called 長堀通り。So it's quite big. So crossing the 長堀通り and the Midosuji. So
there's a Krista, this shopping street underneath. So it's basement underneath this street. There's a lot of shops here. And quite interesting that there are many Starbucks in Japan. Do you know how many Starbucks in Japan? Actually, along this street, only this street from the Yodoyabashi to Namba, I saw the 5 Starbucks. And in Japan, nationwide is the how many? Starbucks は1574. 1574 Starbucks stores all over Japan です。ごめんなさい、ルイさん。なんか間違ったことおっしゃった。震災橋。ごめんね。ちょっと、I don't know, sorry. I just tapped and showed in the あれ、ルイさん、スペイン語で書いてるんだけど、マキちゃん読んで。マキちゃん can understand the Spanish。
ルイさん、actualmente vivo en今はアメリカに住んでて、ロサンゼルスに住んでたって。
で、mi familia es en la isla de Puerto Rico。プエルトリコ
なんだ。
わかった。I understand a little bit Spanish。はい。そうなんだ。そっかそっか、I see. Your parents in the United States. Your family in the Puerto Rico. そっか。じゃあアメリカ大変だよね。じゃあ、situation in America is really as in worst. Have you seen 君の名はElias san, sorry, I haven't watched the 君の名は That is a very, very popular movie. マキちゃん見た？
アニメだよね。見てない。
すいません。Yeah, but I heard it's really, really nice. Maybe I should watch it. あと今流行ってるのすごいのなんだっけ？
鬼滅の刃。
鬼滅の刃。そうそう。That is the 興行収入抜くよね。
ね、なんかトトロ抜くらしいね。
They were over the Totoro 隣のmy neighborhood Totoro. That is actually its current number 1 the revenue, the movie revenue, film revenue, but probably the 鬼滅の刃, the new anime will be over it, probably. 何の話？ラトビアからありがとうございます。はい。今ですね、今はですね、大阪ですよ。心斎橋。Have you heard 心斎橋? Quite popular, the south part, Namba とか、南エリア。南 means in the south, and this is a southern part of the Osaka city. So we call it, the local people call it Minami. And this is 心斎橋。もうちょっと寝てたけど。
そうだね。
そうそうそう。So we walked from Namba, and then we just passed the Shinsaibashi, and this street called the Midosuji. Actually, Midosuji is avenue, but yeah, this street is very, very famous, and a lot of shops, departments, and very high-class shops, and quite interesting place. And many people go out this area. And now it's the illumination season, so this street, illuminated. Quite long length. I mean, 4 kilometers plus, and this is a world record illuminated street. なんですよ。サリアさん、はいはい、I teach Japanese online, so if you are interested, please check the https courses.learnjapanese123.com. Yeah, and also YouTube, so please check it out. Hi. Yeah, blue purple area. So there's a map of these illuminations, and there's some areas here is a purple area, and some area is a kind of champagne area that's orange color. And so if you walk through from Namba to the Osaka station, you can enjoy the different colors. ここは本当に綺麗です。ちょっと待ってね。そうだね。もうここら辺は It's more office area from here. もう
震災橋過ぎたね。どこだここは。もうすぐ難波神社とか行く？
本町ね。
難波神社は本町の手前？本町の手前？
本町のこっち側と手前と向こう側と。御堂筋の御堂、あそこから来てるんだよね。
どこ？
今から行く、お寺、あれが御堂様だから御堂筋なんだよ。
難波神社じゃなくて？
難波神社じゃなくて、2つの。
もう一つ、お寺の方に。Oh, I see, I see. So I think we're gonna show you the one shrine and the two temples, and one of the temple called Mido. So that's the name from this Midosuji. Suji is avenue, so Midosuji street here, avenue. さっきよりは少なくなってきた。でも光が綺麗。Beautiful. あそこドトールコーヒー見えないかな。ちょっと木に隠れてるけど、just behind that tree, but there is the ドトールコーヒー. So you know the what's it? Starbucks. As I said, Starbucks has a 1574 stores, Starbucks all over Japan, and that Dotor, I cannot see from here. Maybe you can see another one as well. It's also very popular coffee shops and cheaper and older than the Starbucks. Yeah, Starbucks is from America, and Dotor is a Japanese coffee company. I mean, 喫茶店ですね. It's a cafe. And they also have many, 1088 stores of the Dotor. しかも安いしね。コーヒー224円から。The coffee from 224 yen. So, and if you're a smoker, you go to the Dotor or Excelsior Cafe. あれ、ドトールとエクセシオールカフェが同じ系列よね。So it's the same company actually. Dotor and Excelsior. So if you are the smoker, you go there, and if you are non-smoker, go to the Starbucks. でもどっちも行くけどね、私。Yeah, so many, right? And Cornelius Bailatao san. すいません、sorry, I'm not sure if I can pronounce correctly your name. So, but yeah. 1574 stores, Starbucks in Japan. And how about your country? Do you have many Starbucks? Yes, during this season. そう、これがそう。So each this illuminated trees have the donations by someone, and they got a message.For the Christmas love message 誰だこれはキュヒョンチョウミさんわかんないけど日本人じゃないね It's not non-Japanese but there are many Japanese also and they have a message かけがえのない愛を届けてくれる奇跡にスイングなんだろうかわいいねThe message about the love and put their name as wellクシネラさん。はい、ありがとう。Thank you、クシネラさん。はい。はい、何ね。How do they make it look like that? エリアさん。What do you mean? The illumination? They put a lot of lights on the trees. 多分これ LED ライトだよね。ちょっとうるさいね。It's a bit noisy here. LED だよね。I think LED lights.今これで30分ぐらい It's about 30 minutes so far and now we are heading to the Honmachi station so we already walked 2 station stop plus class. 早いよね。It's quite first. And Maki-chan, my friend, is taking photos. She enjoys herself. はいはい。Sign on the tree, donation looks slowly. Yeah, そうだよね。We also didn't know when they are asking for me. So, maybe the Osaka city, the local government, それか大阪観光局かなわかんないけど So they are calling them to place their plates これも外国の人ですね、This is also to foreigner Can I stay いつまでも花道でだけ歩くFor always For forever we walk Only the flower road、Very poetic And the indirect way ここにもあるねこれはでもなんだろうなんとなくこれ宗教っぽいね It's more like a Christian people、でもなんかもっと恋人のとか For the lovers also the families I saw it earlier これ人の名前からわからんYeah No haikus here, but just a message, I think. 何これ自動車は文化でってよくわからない I don't know the meaning The automobiles are culture project、OK ナンバ神社に着きました We reached to the Namba shrine So this shrine has over 1,000 years of history, but relocated twice already. So it was not originally it was not in here, another place. And this shrine actually they lost burned down during the World War in 1945. Yeah, so it's all burned out, but rebuilt in the 1974 so ここも赤でしまあいいかいないよねじゃあちょっと通りましょうバレちゃったごめんなさい赤なの見えちゃった Sorry but no one here so ごめんなさいそうここはthey also have the wedding and also the repel the bad spirits and calm down the sickness and some business openings those merit もう閉まってますねはい何仁徳天皇 Yeah, they enshrined the emperor 仁徳なんかだいぶ昔だよね本当あれだよね仁徳天皇ってこうなるところだよねこういうそうだからもう1000年以上の歴史があるとこ、でも最初ここにいなくて2回リロケートしたんだってでもう、戦時中焼けちゃってで1974年に再築ここはねもうショッピングストリートじゃないから Here is not the shopping street already left but only on the same road same avenue 御堂筋 So this illumination still on? そうだねもうすぐ We are heading to the 本町ステーションSo if you have any questions, just leave in the comments, please. たスタバがあった。I can see the Starbucks over there again. これ分かりやすいよね、こういう方が。大好きだよ。I love you very much. キャプテンピョンってなんだろう。そうだの。some message。こっちからも綺麗だな。ちょっと今車いないから。
渡っちゃった方がなんか危なくないと思う。
ああ、このライトを撮るのに。ちょっと綺麗でしょ。I'm going to show you the beautiful lights from the center of the street. ここはホテルだ。It's a big hotel. So in. in Kobe as well. あ、綺麗だ綺麗だ。あ、これもうナンバーシュラインじゃないです。すいません。もうすぐ本町なので。車来ちゃった。まだ本町じゃないか。とりあえず。ジャパンオンラインツアー、御堂筋イルミネーションウォーキングツアーです。教会みたいな感じ。あ、結婚式場。That's a wedding. wedding hall. ちょっと古い。今日は渡れないよ。
皆さんってわかんないけど、これ本当はなんか一応だけで有名なんだよね。
ああ、そっか。確かに。これはすごいや銀行ツリース。確かになんかちょっと臭いなと思ったら銀行ツリーだった。So a little bit smelly, I just wonder that it's a ginkgo tree. So, なんかニューイヤーパーティーね、ビルさん。There's many countdown in Japan, countdown party とかあるんだけど、because of the corona, don't have this year much. あ、これお寺についてきたよ。今ここが青になったけど、ここが赤だ。はい。相原さん、Thank you for your message, one message. ちょっと寒いね。渡りたい。あ、もうすぐ青になります。はいはい。ルイさん、do people buy the Christmas trees for their homes or not so popular of a holiday? はい。It's unlike America, in Japan, it's not that Japanese house is not that big, and we don't buy the Christmas trees, the real tree, right? No, we don't. But we have the decorations, probably by the plastic, plastic かな。maybe big house, なんだろう、ちょっと大きい家族だったら、maybe big family or the company, they have the trees in the office or house. はい。ここはね、実は店舗なんて名前だっけ？ナンバ別に南進道、it's a temple. 南御堂ですね。Sorry, 南御堂。That is the name of this temple. It's a Shingon sect. So it's the same as the 弘法大師空海。 the 高野山さん。And the next is Starbucks. Many Starbucks. I saw here 5 Starbucks along the street here from the Namba to Yodoyabashi Starbucks. ここ結構小さいね。スモは。ここもオフィス街だからだね。あ、そっか。あ、そうか、今日週末だったね。Today is a weekend. 追い越えて週末。
車が通ります。ご注意ください。車が通ります。
人が少ない。はい、another. Small percent. I think the small percentage of the Christian in Japan, there are many religions in Shinto and Buddhism religion is less Christmas trees at home, I guess. Maybe. なんかクリスチャンが少ないから、その家に木を飾る人が少ないって。そうかな。I'm not so sure because in Japan we don't have the place to decorate the big tree and the real trees in home. Japanese house is not that big. 確かに、yeah, it's true that the Christian is not many, but you know, I did the live from the Shimabara and the Kyushu area. There are many churches as well. And if you haven't watched, please watch the Shimabara live tours. I did last week. This last week Monday. 6 days ago. Anyway, it's quite interesting to you, I guess. The Christians come to Japan as well, and we don't believe. I mean, we don't think the Buddhism and Shinto is religion. I mean, we more like it's in the way of life in Japan. So many of Japanese say, including me, say it's no religion because we go to, it's so strange, right? For you, we go to the shrines in the New Year, and in the funeral we call the monks from the temple, but we don't really, practice the rituals. So that's why. ここは千葉ビルですよね。かわいいね。ここのビル変わってるよね。It's quite interesting. So. Yeah, this building is quite interesting. The Senba Center Bill って言うんですけど、the name is Senba Center Bill. This many shops inside, and it's a wholesale shops and many import shops from the overseas. 今もう閉まってるけど、it's because it's a night time. But there are many foreign products. They sell as well, and それから布製品が多いですね。Also the clothes. 結構海外のね、ものを売ってる。あれよね。そういえば私の友達の旦那さんここで働いてるって。Yeah. Pam, if you're watching, then your husband is working here, right? はい。インド人結構多いよね。
あ、そうだね。
エリアさんありがとう。また出してくれて。私のあれがメンバーの人がそのリンクを貼ってくれてる。Thank you. セブンイレブンが。そう、もうここは本町駅。本町駅だから。はい。So you know the セブンイレブン、ここは景観に合わせてちょっと白黒だね。So usually 7-Eleven in Japan is a color very colorful, like orange and the greens. Yeah. アメリカも一緒だったっけ？色あったっけ？そうなんだ。I think it's 7-Eleven from America. だよね。Orange and green. But because you saw the very silver, なんだろう。
off color because you just adjust the environment sometimes. あれがハードロックカフェ。ちょっと見づらいかもしれないけど、That is the hard rock cafe over there. ちょっと車の音がうるさいね。A little bit noisy for the car. Yeah, fancy 7-Eleven. あとどこだったっけ？島根、鳥取じゃなくて島根だっけ？出雲大社の前とか、すごいおしゃれな 7-Eleven. In front of the 出雲大社 in the 島根で。Shimane prefecture. Yeah, the 7-Eleven is quite off color. It's very nice. And they are bigger. Plus, you can make more ramen. ラーメン？今ラーメン食べたい。寒いからね。The cold day we want to eat ramen. はい。ヘレンさんありがとう。Thank you for the message. ここが本町駅です。本町駅は何線だ？御堂筋。はい、ちょっと見えないけど、It's a 御堂筋 line and中央 line, central line. So there are two lines, subways. And これが another コンビニエンスストア、ファミリーマート。またある。Again, Starbucks. So many Starbucks. それと au。これはJapanese mobile carrier。はい。iPhone 12 just released. 今当日在庫あるって。So you can buy iPhone 12 on the spot. They have the storage. Inventory 当日在庫でスターバックス。渡りましょう。ごめんね、そろそろ寒くなってきた。あと一駅です。ワンモースト。結構喋りながら歩くと時間かかるね。So do you know how many convenience stores in Japan? This is my last quiz. Do you know how many convenience stores in Japan? いくつあると思う？ Can you guess? もっともっとあります。もっとあります。5万か。5万近くです。はい。Can you guess? Please give me your answer. エリアさん、no, much more. もっともっと。3000じゃないよ。コンビニエンスストアだよ。There are three major convenience stores: the 7-Eleven and Family Mart and the Lawson. And there are some small convenience stores. So, all over Japan. で、一番コンビニが多い県ってどこだと思う？多いんじゃなくて、なんだろう、密度が多い。うん、そう。そのじゃないの？その1人10万人あたりにある。なるほど。人口あたりの数、ね。そう。人口あたりの数だったらどこだろう？沖縄？後で。はい、ビルさん25000。まあ、もうちょっとだね。more. One person say 10,000. エリアさんもっと more. はい。ゆきさん、小野さん、it's similar. Yeah, close. はい。Okay, I give you answer. It's 56,884 convenience stores. 56,884 convenience stores in Japan as of last month. はい。ということで、56万8000。すごいね。ここは another temple, 北御堂。We just saw the 南御堂。Yeah, it's the south, and here is the north. 北御堂。ここ。ね、すごいね。ちょっと上がってみる？OK。 Okay, let's go in. ここ納骨堂があるとこだね。They have the illumination as well. あ、ここも本町じゃないんだけど。はい。ここまでにしておきましょう。あ、これは蓮如上人、作った人かな。プロバプリ。The founder。そう、お坊さん。はい。あ、こっちにもあるよ。Another a monk, I think. 読めない。親鸞上人。はい。Another monk.
親鸞はあれだよね。浄土真宗の。
はい。浄土
真宗です。
ああ、浄土真宗。It's a pure and Buddhist sect. They're the founder ですね。There are many sects of the Buddhism, and one of them, pure and 浄土真宗。はい。綺麗ね。56分。コメントありがとう。Elias さん、you like the samurai armors? I got in the mobile. あ、そうなんだ。なんか鎧が好きなみたい、好きみたい、エリアスさん。You love the armors, 鎧。So you love, you watched my previous live from Shimabara. They show the armors as well. So thank you for watching. 本願寺少し行きます。あとここも銀行も多いですね。さっきと変わって、さっき last time in the near the Namba and 心斎橋 there are many high なんだろうhigh sense shopping street, high fashion shopping street, high class as well. But here is more like office buildings and many banks as well. It's a 銀行があるんだけど。Do you know how many banks in Japan? Not how many じゃないや。Yeah, how many bank? Not the kind of branches. It's more like banks. はい。都市銀行と地方銀行とネット銀行っていうのがあって、there are three types of the banks in the kind of roughly. So there are the major banks, 5 major banks, and 100 local banks. そんなにあったんだって思うよね。So many. Actually, I surprised also when I checked it. And there are 6 net bank. ネットバンクってでも本当最近出てきた感じですよね。Recently, but maybe within 10 years. And net bank is more convenient. And we can do the internet deals. So it's quite more popular. 使い勝手がいいよね。And ゆうちょこれね、郵便局のit's post office, but they also have the ATM and bank as well. And usually many foreigners open the post, the ゆうちょ銀行。なんか作りやすいのかな。Probably it's maybe easier for the non-Japanese to open the bank account at the post office. We call it ゆうちょ。That is maybe easier. 私のやっぱり知り合い外国人もみんなゆうちょで、ハンコなしでも作れる。Yeah, actually, you can open the bank account without your name shield, the hanko, for this yucho, the post office. But actually, I recommend you to have the hanko if you come to Japan, maybe over 1 year plus, because it's every time they ask you to put the hanko. So anyway.
Yeah, it's Elias. So 100 local banks. Yeah, it's quite surprising for me. I only have the major bank and the net bank. That is good enough. So anyway, でもやっぱりローカル地方銀行持ってる人多いのかなまだ。My parents' generation, yes.
自分で利用してる人は多分ネットバンクよりも多いんじゃないかね。
ああ、そっか。
ニュースが行きやすい。
あ、そうなの。へえ。私でもなんだろう、ネットバンクの方がネットバンクであれ取ったわ、ローン。そう。うん。何レジデンシャルローン？住宅ローン。そう。Anyway. And also, I ask you if you know the prefectures in Japan. Is there 47 prefectures, right? And do you know which prefecture has the highest density of the convenience store, number of the convenience store per 100,000 people? どこの県が which prefecture has more convenience stores and per population? Thank you. Can you answer? I'm asking you a question. Which prefecture have the more convenience store per 100,000 population? これ東京じゃないんですよ。It's not Tokyo. I think many people think so. そう。実はですね、The answer is 北海道。
北海道なの？
うん。なんだって。北海道 has convenience store per 100,000 population. はい、here is a ドトール。ドトールコーヒー。あれちょっと見えないかな、ドトール。ここも有名な、is very popular coffee shop in Japan as well. でも、スターバックスの方が多い。But there are more Starbucks in Japan than ドトール。ドトールは、how many ドトール ?1088 ドトール、stores in Japan. All over Japan. はい。ということで、はい。スティーブンさん、You've been to Japan ね。いいね。1999、そっか。はい。あ、そうだね。もう1時間過ぎたから、そろそろ終わりにしましょう。Yeah, soon, it's almost the 淀屋橋 here. And, そう。ちょっと待ってね。I switched the camera and I also, ちょっと please hold on second. ちょっと待ってください。あれダメだ。あれごめんなさい。Sorry. I want to send a message. ちょっと待って。本当はね、このドネーションサイト、はい。で、これでいけたかな？はい。ラーメンショップから見たいヘリエスさん。じゃあ、next time I will do it. Actually, I did last time in 尾道. I did the live from the 尾道ラーメン。その時はいなかったね。The time ヘリエスさん was not joining yet. 酒。そんな酒飲んでたの？ You are drinking 酒？はい。I'll show you our face. ちょっと待ってね。setting and camera. このね、カメラの設定がまためんどくさいんですよ。よいしょ。はい、じゃあもう終わりますね。I just sent the message in the banner. ちょっと待って、ジャパンオンラインツアーの、これだ、これ。So if you could support me for the donation by Patreon, that would be really nice. And yeah, it's done by the donation, so really appreciate it if you could support me. はい、ということで、I just sent the message for the link. So again, thank you so much for watching and I hope to see you again. またね。バイバイ。ありがとう、もっちゃん。